And welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. Thanks for joining us for Bronx and Wildcats on Throwback Night in the Lakin High School gym. The second time these two teams have met in Throwback Night here at Lakin High School. Our earlier game, the Lady Bronx with a big win over Elkhart, winning 54-32, improving their record to 10-6. Elkhart coming off a tough loss at Turpin, Oklahoma on Tuesday night, losing by the score of 66-38. They come in at 5-11 on the year under head coach Jason Wilson. The Bronx 8-7, also coming off a tough loss, losing to Scott City on Tuesday night by the score of 49-46. Bronx under ninth year head coach Nate Schmidt. Look at the starting lineups. First for Elkhart, wearing number 2, a 5'6 sophomore, Calvin Shackelford. Wearing number 3, a 5'6 senior, Clayton Cole. Wearing number 10, a 6'2 junior, Donovan Rhodes. Wearing number 15, a 5'8 junior, Emilio Ibarra. And wearing 0, a 6' senior, Cage Ralston. Shackelford averages just 1.5 points per game. Cole is averaging 13.5. Donovan Rhodes averaging just under 10 points per game. Emilio Ibarra averaging 16.5. And Cage Ralston averaging just over 12 points per game. Elkhart comes in averaging 56.5 points per game. Now the starters for your Lakin Bronx in the throwback unis tonight, going white over purple on the high school gym floor tonight. Wearing number 1, a 6'1 senior, averaging just under 2 points per game, Pablo Ariola. Wearing number 11, a 6' sophomore, averaging 5.5 points per game, Eric Munson. Wearing number 20, a 6' sophomore, averaging 7 points per game, Adric Gomez Esquivel. Wearing number 24, a 6'3 sophomore, averaging 14.9 points per game. And wearing number 23, a 6' junior, averaging 3.5 points per game, Maddox Beltran.
Ladies and gentlemen, before our lineups, would you please help us honor our nation? Rise, face the flag, and join the Lakin High School Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Kalen Anderson for our national anthem. The home of the Lakin Bronx for tonight's varsity ball game between the visiting Elkhart Wildcats and your Lakin Bronx. Here are the starting lineups in alternating fashion. First for Elkhart, a 6' senior, 00, Kyle Ralston. For Elkhart, a 5'6 senior, number 3, Clayton Cole. For the Wildcats, a 6'2 junior, number 10, Donovan Rhodes. For the Wildcats, a 5'8 junior, number 15, Emilio Ibarra. And rounding out the Elkhart lineup, a 5'10 sophomore, number 34, Nathan Knelson. Head coach for Elkhart, Aubrey O'Connor, assisted by Tristan Rich.
Nice introduction. Thank you to Kevin Thompson, our public address announcer.
And we got to see this one.
Yes,
Sorry for
we
the
did.
last one, but
yeah,
hey, that's
we
how
did.
it looked for the girls. So just an FYI.
Elkhart in the road black uniforms, orange letters and numbers. One change on the in the starting lineup is number 34, Nathan Knelson. He is a 5'10 sophomore. And the top tip controlled by Lakin, going from our left to our right in this first half. Elkhart comes out in a man-to-man defense. Bronx defeating Elkhart in the High Plains League tournament opener in January at Leota by the score of 61-50. And to those of you that were with us that night, let's hope this isn't a follow-up to that game.
Yeah.
That game took over 2 hours as 59 fouls were called and 78 free throws were shot. Three
Eric
from
Munson.
the right side. Eric Munson off the back iron.
Saves it back in.
Right to Coulter. Coulter drive.
There it
And
is.
flips it in over Donovan Rhodes. Coulter comes into tonight averaging right at 15 points per game, 14.9. We'll call it 15. Ralston, the jump stop off the glass, won't go. Shaky going to the ground. Comes away with the loose ball.
Yeah, let's just hope tonight is Coulter's fourth game in a row going over 20 points. That would be a very good monumental moment for him.
Coulter steps in, missed the left-handed layup. You stole my thunder. I was going to say that.
Hey, I know. Hey, you're an interviewer. You know sometimes it leads in and you get your thunder stolen, all right? And you just happen to lead it too far.
I led it to you. Way to take it.
Yeah, I'll say, hey, I saw that one come from a mile away because I had it on my mind.
Right side, Munson the drive,
Great
the teardrop off the back iron won't go. Pablo saves it, right off Adrich's foot. Pablo back on his feet. One thing about the high school gym here, the confines are a lot tighter on the sidelines as well. We can scoot that in if you need to.
I'm just too far away for it for my mouse.
Clayton Cole with it in the backcourt. Near side to Ibarra in the corner. Shot good by Donovan Rhodes.
Wanting to push it. We're wanting to get ahead.
And a double dribble called on the Bronx. Ibarra up the far side, kicks it back out to Donovan Rhodes. Cross court, that was Ralston. Now to Rhodes near side. Knelson with it on the wing to, ball was over the head of Rhodes. Maddox touched it. It would have been going back to Lakin. Almost 2 minutes in, 3-2, Elkhart with the lead. Clayton Cole out to Ralston in the paint. Rhodes from the corner, his second three of this quarter. Ralston 6, Lakin 2. Beltran from the wing. Pass to Coulter. Got Rhodes in the air. Oh, won't go, but he'll go to the line. Foul will go against Donovan Rhodes. Oh, they called that on Nathan Knelson. His first. Coulter at the free throw line. That is short. Bronx come in averaging 50.1 points per game. Elkhart averages 56.5 points per game. Elkhart has lost 3 in a row coming into tonight's contest as Coulter misses both free throws. Ralston dribbles far side, knocked away from behind by Pablo. And the Bronx with 3 substitutions, Austin Ritzma, Ross Ryder, and Drew Patterson. Ross Ryder, when we talk about Throwback Night, Ross Ryder, a 3rd generation to play in the Lakin High School gym. Ralston finds Cole. Cole behind the back, 3 off the back iron, won't go, and the foul will go against Austin Ritzman.
Wouldn't I be a 3rd generation too?
No.
Didn't Grandma play back here?
No.
Oh, so only
When
second.
Grandma was in high school, they didn't have women's athletics.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, 2nd generation. I'll deal with it.
Ibarra in the paint, short. Coulter with the rebound.
Hey, it'll be 3rd generation. Don't worry, I'll make it happen.
Okay,
just because you put out that stat.
We're just going to leave
I'm
that
gonna make
at
it happen.
Drew, pass in the paint. Ritzman missing the shot. Ryder with the offensive board. Shaky off the left side. Up top, Coulter. A 3-2 zone by Elkhart. Ryder from the corner out to Patterson. Into Coulter. Coulter got the roll.
I hope Drew's hand's holding his. Hopefully, it's holding up for his expectations.
Ibarra the drive and a charge.
There we go, Coulter. Great job there. Now,
To
Drew's
me,
thumb
so
is
many
bothering
times,
him, and it's hard to tape a thumb
Yeah.
for basketball.
So many
because you
times
have to go through the palm.
on a charge like that, that's obvious because he's standing there as the guy's coming.
The
But you'll
long
see
side.
officials miss that so many times. But
I mean, I'd much rather see a no call before a call.
call it the wrong way.
Yeah,
Ritzman.
exactly. Oh, and then
What's the foul on Lakin here? Nice
it's not
in.
on Austin, is it?
No, it's on Ross. Ross Ryder with the foul. His first, 2nd team foul on the Bronx.
Oh, who was the first one?
Austin.
Yeah, okay. That's the one
Near
it was.
side Cole. Throws it back to Ibarra. In the corner, Rhodes. Rhodes from 10. Won't go. Shaky with the rebound.
Bronx wanting to push it tonight, and I love the
Coulter with the ball fake. Sidesteps and hits the 3. And the Bronx back on top.
Coulter versus what's his name?
Donovan Rhodes.
Only ones. It's Coulter versus Rhodes tonight so far.
Cole from the right wing. Blocked by Ryder. Nate was lobbying, but you could tell he had that smile on his face.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, coach has always got to ask for it, though. Yeah.
Hey, why not? 'Cause
Yep.
you might get it every once in a while.
Pablo back into the Bronx lineup. MJ Gonzalez. And Tyler Holloway in as well. Eric Munson back in for the Bronx. They have to wait for the Bronx to sit on the bench with the substitutions. Knelson with the inbound. Out to Ibarra. Back to Knelson. Lob in the paint. And the layup good by Donovan Rhodes. And Elkhart back on top by 1. Munson, top of the key, into MJ.
Yeah.
MJ.
There we
Shot
go.
won't go. He's fouled. Great inlet pass that time by Eric Munson.
That's what they do, is they see it quick, and as soon as it's there, they throw it in. That's what they're going to have to do tonight against this team.
Cage Ralston with the foul, his third. MJ shooting 2.
Take advantage of the fast play. You can see Coach every time they get the ball. He's like a third base coach. You're rounding third. Hey, take it to home. He's sitting there running. He wants them to push it up the floor tonight. And I think that's a great play style for the Bronx tonight.
MJ.
The free throw will not count.
So MJ got one of them. And we are tied at 8. Ibarra with the inbound. Kick near corner. 3. Skips off the back iron. Shaky up the floor. MJ got it.
Got it.
Wow. MJ tipped it to himself. MJ already with 3 off the bench. Cole in the paint. Won't go. MJ with the rebound. Shaky near side to Tyler Holloway. Up top to MJ. Oh, and he throws it into the Wildcat bench.
He wasn't ready for Jakey to try to cut back because it was open.
Timing is just not there.
But hey, we'll do it again.
Elkhart basketball. Ibarra takes it in the backcourt, guarded by Adric. Ibarra, 3 from the top of the key, won't go. And over the back. Tyler Holloway boxing out. Donovan Rhodes, the foul call. His first, team's 4th.
I was saying, you can see that whole bench almost stand up.
Calvin
that's what I
Shackelford.
love about them. They're all on the same page.
Calvin Shackelford into the Wildcat lineup.
A team being a team.
Three from the corner, good by Adric. And the Bronx up by 5. Cage Ralston will be fouled.
I thought Jakey was going to get the charge on the pass.
And that foul is on MJ.
MJ just needs to not get in foul trouble tonight because I'm telling you, he is a key to the Bronx offense every single night. But he does tend to get into foul trouble.
Cage Ralston, a 60% free throw shooter on the season, misses the first one. The Bronx with a fresh 5 into the contest. Ralston with the second free throw. Hard off the back iron. Maddox with the rebound. Quick over to the left wing to Drew. Back up top, Ross. They work it around the arc. Coulter thought about the 3. Now back to Drew. Austin, near side. Coulter. 3. Got it! Coulter Oldham already in double figures with 10. Bronx on top by 8.
And a good tip away by Drew.
Good hands by Drew to tip that away from Emilio Ibarra. Ibarra to throw it in for the Wildcats. Clayton Cole with it. Cole averages 13.5 points per game, near side to Ralston. And another charge. Cole tried to slip through 2 players. Drew Patterson standing tall with the charge.
Hey, that's 2 in the first quarter so far. As per usual, I got the stat for that. If you ever want charge totals, go back and look at all my papers. All those random tally marks by their names, that's charges.
Charges, okay. Bronx with 2 charges already in this first quarter.
First quarter, yeah.
Ritzma.
There we go.
On the high post, the foul will go against Ralston. That'll be his second. Good job by Austin even to get that pass off with with another arm hand on his arm.
I think that's one thing this Bronx team needs to be is always strong with the ball. No matter what adversity they might face, you always be strong.
Lob into paint, tipped away from Coulter. Clayton Cole with it. Shackelford falling to the floor. He hits the bucket. Wow. Somehow that bucket went in. Just kind of climbed the backboard and up and over the rim.
Well, I was going to say the clock just now stopped. I know my clock's off, but.
The foul is on Maddox, his first. Shackelford with a chance and converts the three-point play. Drew to Ritzma, up top to Coulter, over to Beltran, they work it around the arc. Dish, Ryder, off the baseline, got it. Nice. You know what, I don't know that we've seen that with that combination so far this year, but it worked perfectly.
But hey, guess what? He finally earned 2 points that we can call out and not be able to go between two different players from a tip in.
Yeah, really. Shackelford
I
to
gave him
Ibarra.
so much about that last one.
Ibarra missed the shot. Ritzma with the rebound, outlet to Coulter. 16 to go in the quarter, and the Bronx will pull it out and hold for one. 13 seconds.
Need to go.
Go earlier
Go
than
now.
5, yeah. Back to Coulter, 6 seconds. You're going to have to go.
From
Coulter
deep.
off the front of the rim, won't go. Ibarra with the rebound. He'll heave it at the buzzer, and not even close. We've played 8 minutes. We got 3 quarters to go. The Lakin Bronx lead it by the score of 18-11. Brett and Jared with you. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Bronx basketball.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett and Jared with you. We go to the second quarter. Bronx with the 18-11 lead. It will be Elkhart basketball. While we're at it, we want to send a shout out to the Ritzmas watching us from the Netherlands tonight. And we want to say hi to Robin Ritzma, who is also in the Netherlands working. So glad to have you all with us. I'm hoping Austin puts on a show for you tonight.
He's been trying so far tonight. He's been being strong with the ball, but haven't yet to finish. But I already know he's going to do great things.
Elkhart basketball. Cole with it. Double teamed. Gets it across to Shackelford. In the corner, Rhodes. Rhodes with 8 first quarter points. Back out to Cole at center circle. Bronx with the original starting 5 on the floor. Ibarra drives. Shackelford pass near side. That is Knelson. Good Bronx defense there. Cole throws it away.
Great communication, great switch. Just all around great, like you said.
Bronx basketball. From the left side, Munson. Coulter. From the paint, gives it up. Adric in the. Oh,
I thought he walked with it, but I think it was just the grab to that basketball.
Bounce pass. Coulter has it on the baseline, and he stepped on the baseline.
I'm surprised he didn't get away with that. I was about to say it, just
Murray
because of how deep and close he was.
Murray Houghton the lineup for Elkhart. Yeah, that's almost too deep to try to make the move there. You know,
too deep for up and under.
That's the only way you're going to do that if you're in the NBA and get 3 steps.
Yep, very true. Or if you have one long leg where you can do it and then go out of bounds.
Donovan Rhodes got behind the defenders and puts it in. Rhodes in double figures with 10. Maddox falling to the ground, gets the bucket.
Great aggressive take by Maddox.
Ball knocked away. Elkhart will keep it.
Maddox being more aggressive. I think he's feeling more confident on that knee from that injury, everything like that. Starting to be more aggressive, and I'm really liking what I see.
Shackelford with the inbounds to House on the wing. Knelson in the corner. They work it back out front. Under 6.5 to go first half. Rhodes three from the left side. That's off the mark. Elkhart with the offensive board. Up top to Shackelford off the dribble.
Oh. I think that's going to go on Eric Munson.
Foul is on Eric. That's his first. MJ and Tyler Holloway back into the Bronx lineup.
We are within the bonus next Elkhart foul.
Lakin with 5 team fouls. Rhodes with the inbounds. Rhodes with 10 first half points. Shackelford hands it off to Knelson. They work it around the arc. And that'll go as a block on Pablo.
No, he called it that way.
Called it on Elkhart. He called it a block instead of taking a charge.
He did a push.
Yeah.
Because he ran into him.
Yeah. Well, that foul.
But hey, that's still a charge in my books.
Emilio Ibarra with the foul. That's his second. So it was one of those, he actually got rid of the pass
and then
proceeded and just pushed. Yeah. Still should be a charge.
It is going to be counted as one because I know several
MJ
of mine were not.
In the post, has it blocked, but gets the ball back.
Strong,
up,
takes it again.
Off the back iron, won't go.
If he wouldn't have taken a dribble and just stepped, he would have had it.
Cole off the dribble, rolls around, won't go. Knelson with the putback, it's off the mark. Shaky with the rebound. Up the floor, Munson. He'll back it back out. Pablo, right side, shaky three.
Let's
Bingo!
Go. Timeout. I believe Lakin, 30.
Shaky with the three-point play, the three-pointer, and the Bronx with their biggest
30.
lead at 10.
For Lakin.
Let's see. Yep, they go 30.
Oh, man, Shaky. We've been waiting for one of these games, and I hope it is his game. Throwback Night is always one of the best nights to have your best game.
Yep.
So I really hope
Ryder always had great nights here. The 3 throwback nights.
Every single time. He broke his 1,000-point record in this gym.
Yeah.
Back when we had the old floor.
Yeah.
Because I remember being on the bench holding up the 1,000. I remember it all. Yeah,
Ryder averaged 28.5 points a game for 3 games. You know, 3 throwback nights here. Yeah. I was telling Nate that we probably should have moved all of Ryder's games here. He'd have scored 2,000.
Yeah, maybe. Should have kept the same floor, too. That's what I always tell people. I said, I had the luxury of playing on that old floor. Some of it was sanded and some of it wasn't. Some of it was glossy, some of it wasn't. But that was the great part about playing in this gym.
In the corner, Knelson to Ralston. Up top, Clayton Cole. Cole looking to drive.
On the floor?
He's got a foul on the floor before the shot. Let's see.
Eric or Shaky?
It's going to be Eric. Second foul on Eric Munson.
We've had a lot of successful games here and a lot of heartbreak games here too within my career. But hey, this gym is great to play in.
Knelson missed the shot. Okay, good deal.
Yeah, we're fine.
Shaky with rebound. Okay. Pablo out to Shaky. 3 off the back iron, won't go. MJ trying to keep it alive. Cage Ralston with the rebound. On the baseline, Knelson hits the shot.
Hey, smart move by Shaky there. Just say straight up, don't try to warrant a foul there.
Up top, MJ, left wing to Adric. Adric, ball fake.
Good.
Hits it inside the free throw line. Nice ball fake that time. Just fake the pass.
Perfect.
Back to a 10-point lead. Pass in the paint, stolen away by MJ. Up the floor, Adric. Knocked away, right to Holloway. Munson, off the glass. That can't be a charge because he was in the air. That foul will be on Ibarra. That's his third. Munson will go to the line.
don't know if I'm familiar with that. I don't think I've watched enough.
Eric missed the free throw.
I do follow it, but
You know, I have not
even
watched
though
I have not watched
you
the
and
New
me
Heights
have watched
podcast.
it together, we've watched only some episodes, so I'm not entirely familiar. But
Munson missed both free throws. Pablo with the offensive board. Munson from the left wing back to Pablo. Pablo dribbles back out to Adric.
I
thought he was going to fire.
That.
In the paint, 12-footer,
But that-
rolls around, won't go.
Say that one works too, but man, I wish he would have shot that.
Ralston with the rebound.
And that's 2 on
That's
MJ.
on-
That's
that's on
the bad
MJ.
part. That's one you don't need to sacrifice, MJ. Don't sacrifice one of those in the backcourt.
Problem is, though, is he had pretty good position.
He did.
He
but
really did.
I'm telling you, in the backcourt, trying to sacrifice that, getting in front of someone, you're not going to get
Fresh
that.
5 for the Wildcats as Cage Ralston goes to the free throw line for the 1-and-1.
5 fresh for the Bronx. Said 5 fresh for the Wildcats.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm here.
Yep.
I always got your back.
Well,
But that does set everyone for the 1-and-1. That way.
and last
Ooh.
touch by Donovan Rhodes.
I didn't know how that call was going to turn out. Yeah, I don't know. New high.
I'm going to have to catch up on some of that tomorrow.
I'm telling you, there's been several episodes released that are outstanding just by the small clips I've seen. But
Maddox has it stolen away by Cole.
hey, those Kelsey brothers, they're a dynamic duo, and I would never want to see anything bad happen to them.
From the corner 3, that's off the side of the backboard. It was going to be too long anyway. Cole the 3, that's off. Maddox with the rebound. Trayton Rhodes into the lineup for Elkhart during that last timeout. Patterson up top to Ryder.
Oh, yeah.
Coulter 3.
Oh, it looks
off
so
the
good
front
from
rim.
here. Yeah, that looks so good from this angle. Then they always do whenever corner back at the actual middle school gym. They always look good.
Adric into the lineup for the Bronx, and a bench warning
Bench
on
warning.
Elkhart.
I wonder what that's for. I mean, they have the ball. Huh. That's one of those times I wish we had a mic over by the stands to where we could hear everything that happens side court.
Ralston, bounce pass, corner 3, that's long. Patterson with the rebound, outlet to Coulter near side.
If only we were NBA status one of these days.
Drew 3 off the front rim. Right, battling for the rebound. Ross with the foul. Ralston will be shooting the free throw.
I think that's a no call. They both met in the middle.
Foul is Ross's second. Ralston back to the free throw line.
I think that's my biggest pet peeve of basketball when it comes to fouls is the hustle plays. When 2 players are hustling after a rebound or a loose ball and one person gets called out for it, it bothers me. I'd much rather see a no call for hustle.
Ritzma with the rebound off the miss. Shaky back into the lineup for the Bronx. 2.5 to play. Coulter from the left wing up top. Out to Coulter 3. Off the back iron. And Coulter chases down the rebound. Runner in the paint. Off the glass. Won't go. Ryder trying to keep it alive. And Cole with the outlet pass from Rhodes. Cole drives.
Yep. Reach across.
And that foul is going to be on Adric, his first. 9th team foul on the Bronx. Cole will be at the line for the 1-and-1. Cole, a 65% free throw shooter. Leads the Elkhart team with 19 threes on the season. That's too strong. And a tie-up. Arrow points Lakin. Coming up the half, of course, we have the first half numbers. We'll talk to Lady Bronc head coach J.C. Holloway.
Camera's still good. OBS is still good. So.
Good deal. 2-3 zone.
Oh,
And a
bad
steal
communication.
by Shackelford. Over to Cole. Stops in the paint, 10-footer, good. First basket of the night for Clayton Cole. Up top to Coulter. Drew left side three, that's long.
Oh,
Ryder with the rebound, but Ralston tears it away from him. Hands it off to Cole, brings it up near side. Over to Rhodes. That was Creighton Rhodes. Ralston. I thought he walked.
yeah.
Cole. Underneath, off the glass. Donovan Rhodes hits it.
And Drew almost with the steal there. Just fingertips away from that.
Elkhart back to within 5. Lob near side to Drew. Ritzma to Coulter. Coulter, the drive.
That's a block. Thank you.
And that block will go against Cage Ralston. That'll be his third. Coulter at the line. Team fouls even at 9. Off the back iron will go off the hands of
That's
Ralston.
up.
Oh, I thought that was, they're going to say off Ross Ryder, but so it'll be Elkhart basketball. I thought that was off
I thought he
Cage
reached for it a
Ralston.
second time.
Pablo and Eric Munson back into the lineup.
Coulter having a great, strong first quarter and yet to convert here in the second.
Cole near side. Long pass to Shackelford. That foul's going to be on Pablo. Pablo's foul, that's his first.
It's the 10th.
10th
Shooting
team foul on the
2-2.
Bronx. Shackelford shooting 2. Free throw off the mark. Tyler Holloway into the Bronx lineup.
Just so I don't sound stupid, I mean 2-2 for both teams for the rest of this quarter. Not 2-2 for free throws.
Oh,
I just want to correct myself.
and free throw off the mark. Nathan Knelson off his hands. Bronx get the basketball. Murray House into the lineup for Elkhart. 40 seconds to go in our half. Coulter with it.
Stolen away.
Turns it over. Cole up the floor. Creighton Rhodes underneath. Knelson got behind the defense. 7-0 run.
Well, it's going to need a
by
little fire
Elkhart.
here to get a bucket before the quarter ends.
Holloway in the corner. Dribbles out. Back to Coulter. 13 seconds to go in the half. Coulter on the wing. Now 8 seconds to go. Up top.
Jakey's not even looking for it.
Shaky was looking to the bench for the play call. 4.3
As long as
seconds
they don't
to
let
go.
us score here. They don't need to let them score.
Cole in the backcourt. From midcourt, way
Okay.
too high. And that'll do it. Bronx will go to the break with a 25-22 lead over the Wildcats. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the first half totals and we'll talk to Lady Bronx head coach J.C. Holloway. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Bronx basketball.
They said this place was too isolated to call home. They said it was too remote to build a community. And then one day, a farmer strung a copper wire from one fence post to another and changed everything. We didn't build the communities of Southwest Kansas. No, we just brought them together.
Welcome back. We're at the half. Bronx on top of the Wildcats 25-22. What do you got, Jared?
No, I was going to ask if you want me to run the halftime stuff, but
You know, we sure can. Why don't we do that, and we can add up some numbers, and we'll wait for Coach Holloway to come up here. We'll be back right after this.
As the teams take a break, we would like to thank all of our great sponsors who make Lakin High Sports video coverage possible.
Shelter Insurance, Gwen Wechter, East Highway 50 Lakin.
Hendricks Welding, Brad Hendricks, welding at his place are yours.
The Agency of Lakin and Garden City.
Lakin Recreation, providing recreational opportunities for the community.
The Kearney County Bank and the Garden City State Bank.
The Ranch House of Garden City Assisted Living and Skilled Nursing.
Shorty's 2 Cafe, Main Street, Lakin.
Along with Dwayne Bachman D. Bach Metals.
Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ritzema.
Kearney County Community Development, Mr. Ralph Goodnight.
Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas.
Lakin Drug, 610 O'Loughlin, Lakin.
Flashbacks Diner West Highway 50 Lakin.
And the Golden Plains Credit Union, life with a touch of gold.
Back to courtside we go with Brett Hendricks.
And we're back. Bronx lead at 25-22 at the half. Brett and Jared with you. Look at the totals. First for Elkhart, Donovan Rhodes leading the way with 12. He had 8 of those in the first quarter. Nathan Knelson with 4, Cage Ralston with 1, Clayton Cole with 2, and Calvin Shackelford with 3. For the Bronx, Colter Oldham leading the way with 10 points. He had all 10 of those in the first quarter and hit a dry spell in the second. Adric Gomez Escobar with 2 threes. He has 6. MJ Gonzalez with 3, Ross Ryder with 2, Maddox Beltran with 2. From the free throw line, neither team lighting it up. Elkhart 2 of 9 from the stripe, Lakin 1 for 6. So a 3 for 15 between the two teams.
one of 7 for the Bronx. Yeah, 1 of 7. Coulter went for a 1-and-1 and missed it.
Okay.
Eric Munson went for 2 of 2, missed.
Okay, so
Coulter
0
in the
for 3.
first quarter went
0 for 2.
0 for 3 for
Okay.
both quarters, and then MJ had his canceled off after he made it.
Yep.
So he's 1 for 2. And he's the only free throw that's been made.
So the Bronx 1 for 7
Yep.
in the first half.
I just saw JC. I don't know where he went.
Yeah, yeah. Tell you what, when they moved the game to Throwback Night in this gym, I think there's a little bit more supervision and a little bit more things to worry about. So, hey, you know what? He's got another job to do than to come up here. So that's all right.
I've been supervising the other gym all night.
Yeah.
Because my kids asked if they could shoot in there. I said, yeah, as long as everything gets put back to where it needs to be.
Over there?
In the rubber gym. All my middle school kids.
I wouldn't have done that on this night.
Well, one of them was Holloway's son, so I said, hey, if you guys get in trouble, you got to deal with your dad. And he goes, I promise everything will be put up. I said, all right, deal.
In our earlier game tonight, the Lady Bronx improved to 10-6 on the year with a 54-32 win over Elkhart. Tegan Bachman and Reagan Shabira leading the way with 13 points apiece. Brooke with 6, Jara with 6, Sammy with 6, Sarah with 5, and Aaron Urey with a late 3. What a good night for the Lady Bronx in the win, bouncing back from that 11-point loss at Scott City on Tuesday night. Lady Bronx, a tough one coming up this Tuesday as the Bronx and Lady Bronx travel to Goodland. Well, what?
I'll be right back.
Okay. So, doesn't look like we're going to get to talk to Coach Holloway, but that's all right. Something we talked about earlier, and we talked about it during the Lady Bronx game, is, with this gym, with the game being played here, I was trying to think of third-generation players that are playing here tonight, and I don't know, in the past, I would have to go back and look at rosters and things, but third generation players tonight playing: Sammy Vogel and Ross Ryder. Nelson and Joyce Ryder both played here back in the early 70s, and their son and daughter, Nelson and Jamie, both played here at Lakin High School, and then their kids, Jamie's daughter Sammy, and then Nelson and Taryn's son Ross playing. So third generation players, and also Nelson's wife Taryn played on this floor as well. So a lot of the Nelson bloodline getting to play in this Lakin High School gym. So I thought that was pretty neat. It was fun to talk to Nelson about that earlier tonight, and it's pretty cool. And I hope I'm not missing somebody, and I do apologize if I am. Like I had talked to Nate earlier, a lot of just second generation players have played here on Throwback Night. Jared, one of them. I played sparingly on this floor. He definitely played a lot more than I did. But I did have some minutes, so, yeah, a lot of second generation players playing tonight as well. Jared would have been back in 2017, but I think it's a pretty cool thing. I doubt I'll be still broadcasting when we can have a chance at maybe a fourth generation player, but I may not be broadcasting. Hope I'm still around and I can recognize it anyway. So, but pretty cool. I think it's neat. Come back to this gym for Throwback Night, and it's been almost 22 years since the regular games moved out of this gymnasium. But I'll tell you what, you come back, other than having to set up the way we do under the overhang here, the little crow's nest on the south wall, but you come back and I watch games here. I watch these throwback games. It's like I never skipped a beat with these games in the high school gym. So it's fun. There's a lot of memories in this gym, and I know my mom was in high school when legendary KU coach Fogg Allen dedicated this gym, and my mom went to school at Lakin High School. I had uncles that played basketball for Lakin High School, so a lot of memories here. So it will be Elkhart basketball as we start our second half. The Broncs leading at 25-22. Brett and Jared with you. I want to thank all the great sponsors that make Lakin Broncs Sports YouTube possible. Heads up, our camera guy is coming. So here we go. The original starting five on the floor for the Broncs, and checking the original starting five on the floor for the Wildcats as well.
Hey, I do have a score update for you if you want to hear it.
Okay.
Holcomb beat Scott City tonight 47-40.
Boys action or girls?
Boys.
They're done already?
They're done.
Scott City beating Holcomb. I think that's the fifth straight loss for Holcomb.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or no. Holcomb beat Scott City 47-40.
Oh, okay.
I said it backwards. My bad.
Okay. Bronc basketball after the Elkhart miss. Munson with it. Coulter, turnaround in the paint. Got it from 13.
Because I asked if that was good or bad for us, and I heard it was good, so I guess I'll take it.
Well, I think it keeps us a game or two ahead of Scott City in the upcoming sub-state standings.
Yeah, so I think that's somewhat good for us.
Ralston from the right wing looking to drive. Kicks it to Knelson. Now to Cole. Over to Ralston.
Oh.
Ball is loose. Coulter falling to the floor.
Kept it.
He's got it
with
trapped
his
with his legs. Tie up. Lakin will get the possession. Now Ralston's drive on the baseline is very similar to Coulter's in the first half. He had to have tiptoed the fine line.
He was tiptoeing it
yeah,
for sure.
because Coulter was out of bounds, and that was very much about the same type of play.
It was very close, but hey, way to keep it alive, even with your legs. Use your whole body.
Coulter spins on the baseline. 3! Adric with the 3, left side. I was trying to see who tipped it out. I think Adric tipped that rebound out.
It was Eric Munson that tipped it out to Adric.
Okay. So Lakin with the 8-point lead. Ralston 3, top of the key, in and out, and back in. Left side, shaky 3.
Good, another. Oh.
Off the mark.
I'm telling you, these corner shots right here look really good for us.
Ralston with the rebound. Outlet far side to Cole. Oh, Pablo was just a half a step, but that was a steal. Ralston, far side, Ibarra, 3. Air ball. Ibarra with the rebound.
Miss.
Shot miss, ball loose on the floor. Gonna go Elkhart. Last touch by Shaky.
But Lakin should have tip it. Elkhart had ball, right? Arrow flopped.
No.
Elkhart didn't have ball start?
They did, but Lakin got one with the ball that Coulter trapped with his legs.
Yep. My bad.
Cole on the drive, going to be fouled by Ryder.
I was going to say, I thought I had my possession correct.
Third foul on Ross Ryder. Inbounds out front to Ralston. To Ibarra. Ralston and Ibarra for the Wildcats, both of them with 3. That 3 is short. Ralston with the rebound. Now to Cole. Cole, the drive. Missed short. Adric with the rebound. Left side, Munson, drive, reverse, layup, got it!
Good job by Munson.
Great body control and stolen away by Maddox. Body control because he had it too far deep to do a left-handed layup and was able to just go and lay it up. That foul out front on Clayton Cole. That'll be his first by my count. We'll wait and see what it is.
Second.
That is his second. Second on Clayton Cole.
Team first, my bad. His second.
Yeah, team's first on Elkhart. Shaky with it. Over to Munson, back out top Shaky. Shaky drive, 14-footer, won't go. Ralston with the rebound for the Wildcats.
Who had our first foul of the second half?
Ibarra somehow saves it in right to Donovan Rhodes.
I either marked it down with a straight line or I forgot to cross it. Who had our foul?
Coulter in the paint.
Oh, great teardrop by Coulter.
Our foul was Ross Ryder.
Okay, yep, that's what it was.
Nelson drive, hops through the paint. Coulter with the rebound. He'll take it himself. A 1-on-2 break. Cole reaches in and a steal. Nelson won't go.
Good job.
Maddox with the rebound.
Shaky took him off on a shot.
Munson on the drive. Going to be fouled by Cole. Those fouls drive me crazy. That was just a touch.
Yeah.
And there's so much in the middle of the floor that you just get absolutely hacked and nothing called. And that one on Clayton Cole was just a body on the dribble.
Yeah. So does Ross have 2 or 3 fouls?
I've got Ross for 3. That foul on Clayton Cole is his third. But you know what I'm saying? Those fouls just drive me crazy.
It was just a stoppage of the penetration.
Patterson on the right side, bounce pass to Ritzma. He walked with it, trying to step through the double team. But it just, like I said, I mean.
Yeah, just a stoppage of the drive when there's really no contact. I mean.
Well, but it wasn't even a stoppage. It was just, arm to arm. And But then you see somebody just get waxed out front.
Yeah, I agree. But I also have a very unpopular opinion within anything in life, so don't listen to me.
Patterson thought about the three, now puts it on the floor.
Ooh,
From the
I thought he might
baseline,
have
tough
walked it
angle.
that way.
He might have too.
But great hustle back.
Murray
Hey, once you
House.
make a mistake, once you make up for it on defense, hey, you're good to go.
Ralston with it over to Houts. Cole on the wing, knocked away by Ritzma, back to Cole. Cole at the elbow. His
Great
pass
steal.
stolen
Go.
by Maddox.
Travel.
And walking with it.
Yep.
Dribble too far into the defender. You've got to leave space even for your, try to pass back out. Bronx with pressure in the backcourt. 3:13 to go third. Bronx lead it by 7. Emilio Ibarra. And see, Maddox with that.
See another one.
That's, like I said, that's
Both
the same thing
sides,
that
I
happened
mean.
to Cole, but you get these little touch dribble fouls, and then you just don't call something when somebody just gets smoked. They just drive me crazy. That's where the inconsistency is just mind-boggling,
Yeah.
I guess. Bronx with a fresh 5.
Well, I guess you can't say that because it got called on both ends.
Well,
But,
yeah, it did. Ralston steps through. Off the glass, won't go. Rebound to Munson, outlet to Shaky. Cole got a hand on it. Holloway on the floor,
Tried to save
and
it back
Cole with
out.
it. Ibarra with the layup. Shaky on the wing. Up top to Holloway, over to Munson. Bounce pass, MJ backs in, spin move. Ooh, blocked by Rhodes.
Not a bad
Ty
block,
Barra.
not gonna lie. Oh. There we go,
Ibarra
Eric Munson to
tried
save the
the Euro
day.
step, and I'll tell you what, I wasn't sure if Eric was going to be there in time, but that Euro step gave him time to get there.
Yep, it did.
And that's 4 fouls on Emilio Ibarra and a
Timeout.
Oh,
I think he was yelling for one before because
30-second timeout.
I think he wanted the timeout just to talk. Assistant coaches are doing the duties.
.2:14 to go in the quarter. Elkhart with 3 team fouls, the Bronx with 2. Bronx with the 5-point lead. They've led by as many as 10 in this contest. That coming in the first half. They've led by as many as 8 here in the second half. So it will be Lakin basketball on the player control foul. So three charges taken by the Bronx tonight?
4.
4.
Drew, Coulter, Eric, and Pablo all sharing the 1.
Adric on the wing into MJ. MJ looking to back in. Rhodes blocks it right back on him and a travel.
Oh, man. Travels off that. I don't know why you don't call it jump ball if it takes him all the way to the ground.
Elkhart basketball. Cole bounce pass up the sideline. Oh, and that's on the sideline.
I could see that one. Now, the underneath ones, wherever they step, I couldn't
Yeah.
see those, but that one for sure.
Well, I wasn't sure. I thought it was, but, reflections, things like that. But
Yeah, I may
So the
be
Bronx
blind,
worked
but I'm
the
not
time.
that blind. I know a basketball court when
you
I see
actually
one.
saw that, huh?
Yeah, I know a basketball court whenever I see one.
Shaky missed on the drive. MJ missed a follow. Oh, my goodness.
But gets it back.
Oh.
Then lost again.
Cole tied up. Tie up. Oh, they're going to get it on MJ. Second foul, third foul on
Third.
MJ.
Man.
MJ and Ross Ryder with 3 fouls apiece. MJ Still on the floor. Cole up the floor. Houts wasn't looking, but Ralston just happened to be there. Keeps it for the Wildcats. Trayton Rhodes from the left side takes it in the paint, looking for help. Gives it to Donovan Rhodes. In and out. MJ with the rebound. Outlet to Chakey. Up the floor, Ritzma.
Oh.
Munson missed it. Actually, it was to Munson, not Ritzma. Elkhart goes the other way. Stolen away on the baseline by Eric. He'll give it up to Chakey. Timeout. Full. Lakin with the full timeout. We're going to take one as well. 53.9 seconds to go in our third quarter. Bronx lead it by 5. We'll be back after this timeout.
Home improvements that have had to wait. The dream vacation your family deserves. Even college tuition. Garden City State Bank can help you make it all happen now, not someday. With a home equity line of credit, you can borrow up to 90% of the value of your home, and the interest may be tax deductible. Plus, there are no closing costs, no application fees, and no annual fees. A fast, easy, convenient home equity line of credit from Garden City State Bank, a branch of the Kearney County Bank. Subject to credit approval, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Lakin Recreation Commission has a full fitness room with 5 treadmills, tread climber, rowing machine, 3 elliptical fitness cross trainers, 2 stationary bikes, and strength training fitness equipment. You'll find just what you need for your own quality workout. The fitness room is open for the public's use free of charge during business hours. For use after business hours, Lakin Rec also has a keyless entry system available. The Lakin Rec Commission, always involved with the youth of Lakin, 702 North Campbell, Lakin, 355-7039. The benefits are endless.
Lakin basketball, 53.9 seconds to play. All the way on the wing, they work it up top. Adric hesitates, over to Tyler to walk with it. Elkhart basketball, 40 seconds to play in the quarter. Nelson with it. Near side Ralston up top. They work it around the arc. Clayton Cole. Now back to Ralston. Ralston on the dribble. Knelson bobbled, runs it down in the corner. Now 21 seconds to go. Ralston looking to drive, backs in. Missed the shot, but he's fouled. A foul will go on Pablo. Second foul on Pablo Areola. Ralston at the line to shoot 2. Hits the first one. Ralston was 1 for 5 in the first half from the free throw line. And both free throws good. Shackelford back into the Elkhart lineup along with Murray Houts. 16.9 seconds to play in the quarter. Coulter and Drew back on the floor for Lakin. 15 seconds to go. Munson on the wing, up top to Adric. Adric with 3 threes on the game. Adric from the corner. Off balance. Coulter with the rebound. Arrow points to Elkhart, so the Bronx will get it at the quarter. 0.9 to go in the quarter.
Yeah, that's fine by us.
Ritzma into the lineup. He needs to guard the inbound.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, honestly, they shouldn't really guard the inbound at all. I'd say back it up to the free throw line. That's a hard enough shot as it is.
And they just dribble it off anyway. So 3 quarters in the books. Bronx have never trailed, and they lead it by 3 at the end of the third quarter, 34-31. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back. You're watching Bronx basketball.
The Ranch House community is here to assist with skilled rehab, long-term care, and assisted living. We offer a serene atmosphere, dedicated staff, delectable dining, and daily activities. The Ranch House is here to serve our communities. Please review our site at midwest-health.com/ranchhouse/ or call 620-371-4700 to schedule your tour today. We look forward to hearing from you.
(34-31), Bronx leading Elkhart here on Throwback Night in the Lakin High School gym. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. Thanks for joining us tonight. The game earlier, the Lady Bronx with a 54-32 win over the Lady Wildcats. Lady Bronx now in double-figure wins with 10. They are 10-6 on the season. Will be Lakin basketball.
Camera's still been good so far. No worries.
Good
Been
deal.
checking.
Shaky hands it off to Coulter. Coulter started off hot tonight with 10 first quarter points. Still leading away with 14. Maddox from the right side missed the three. Adric with the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I don't know how Adric came back up with that, but
I don't know how he stayed
it was
in
a
bounds.
good second little effort there.
I don't know how he didn't step out of bounds on that baseline.
I have no idea, but hey, great second effort.
Ralston from the right side short.
Good
Pablo
job
with
by Pablo.
Pablo with the rebound.
Pablo with the reblow.
Yeah. Well, actually, Coulter kind of tipped
it up
him.
and then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Carey saw that one. Man.
Bronx turn it over.
That possession arrow should change. Oh, it is on the floor, just not the scoreboard.
Yeah. Ralston in the corner looking to drive. Pablo with the hold.
As soon as he put his hands down.
Yep.
It's only second foul. Where'd the third one come from?
He had one in the third quarter. Had one in the first half. Inbounds. Oh, that's a backcourt. And he also walked with it anyway. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess that is it.
He lets that go. He's fine, but he touched it.
He touched it.
He touched it here and then went back. Yeah. Honestly, like I said, I thought he walked with it anyway. But Bronx get it? No.
I don't know why they're discussing because they already established it.
Wrong basketball.
I mean, it was the right call. If you touch it before and then catch it at least 1 foot on the backside, you're still backcourt.
Wow. Coulter leans in and will draw the foul. Call on Cage Ralston, that's his fourth. Coulter rattles that free throw.
Finally, Coulter gets in the book for a free throw.
Yes, he was 0 for 3 up until then.
And he told us about the last game. He goes, you know what, I know I've been struggling, but I promise I practice them all the time.
And he missed the second one. Drive. Ibarra missed the shot. Maddox
didn't even realize he got it because he got swatted down into his arm.
He had it right in the arm, and he just looked, and it was in his hands. Cole over to Ralston. Jump stop. Out to Rhodes. That's short. Coulter with the rebound. Once again, want to send a shout out to the Ritsmas in the Netherlands watching Austin play tonight. Glad to have you with us. Eric sends it over to Coulter. Coulter drive in the paint off the glass.
What a move. He got so far with that one dribble. Love to see it.
Back to an 8-point Bronx lead. Ibarra. They work it near side to Ralston. He'll fire. That's an air ball short. Maddox caught that one. Shaky. Looking to drive, dishes to Ryder. Now up top, Coulter. Under 6 to play. Coulter. Maddox.
Great play there. No need to force.
Munson, spin move, too strong off the glass. Cole with the rebound. Euro step and hits the basket. Timeout. Elkhart.
30?
I think it's going to be a full.
30. Well, he went here.
Oh, did he? Okay, at first he went, no, it is a full.
No, it is full.
You got one, or you want me to play some?
I still got one more, I believe.
All right, let's play it. We'll be back.
A lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Good car.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides.
Oh, classic convertible.
And have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo.
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
Love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Five and a half to play. Brett and Jared with you. Will be Lakin basketball. Eric Munson to throw it in for the Bronx. Ryder with the inbound. He'll give it back to Eric. Now Coulter takes it. He'll work it across the timeline. Hesitates in the paint. Got the layup through three players. Coulter Oldham lays it in off the glass. Coulter with 19, excuse me. He's looking for his fifth straight 20-point game. Or fourth.
19, but four straight, yeah.
Four straight. He's got three straight right now.
Yeah.
Foul on the drive.
I think. Yeah, on Maddox.
That's from Coulter.
Oh, I thought it was 2.
That's on Coulter.
That's fine.
That's first. Okay. Coulter's first. Maddox has 2. So, yeah.
I thought he held up a 3.
Drew Patterson into the Bronx lineup. Still got that tape on his wrist, so maybe you did a good job, huh?
I don't know. I haven't seen him hit a shot yet, so it kind of worries me. He told me at halftime, he goes, hey, don't worry. I was hitting shots like normal, so hopefully he's good.
Shaky on the left wing. Ibarra missing the 3 on the other end. Into Ryder.
Oh, easy
layup. Well, Patterson's able to pass the ball.
He can dish it, so that's all that matters. As long as he can handle it.
Bronx up by 10 and stolen away by Maddox. It's a 3-on-2. Maddox in the paint, missed it.
Oh, travel. Well, out of bounds, but would have been a travel too because it hit nothing.
Well, he shot and he caught it.
Yeah.
Don't make that drive in the paint expecting to get fouled. Go up to make the shot.
I think that's all it was. Is you expect to get fouled.
Yeah.
That's the sad part about it.
Oh, has it knocked from behind by Adric. Oh, second foul on Adric, but Ibarra going to the free throw line.
1-1.
I don't think he hit him. You know, the official's trying to convince Adric, no, you got him on the hand. The thing about it is when they tell you to swat at the ball, to go under, go down, and come up.
That's why we call it a back tip.
And that's why Adric,
go up.
if you go over
down.
the top, you're going to get that foul call. But when you go bottom up.
That's how we teach a back tip.
Ibarra hit both free throws. He's an 81% free throw shooter.
Not one to foul here later on if we need it.
No, definitely not.
I pick someone else.
Patterson cross court to Shaky. 4:15 to play. Gives it up to Holloway. Out to Drew. Thought about the 3. Turnaround.
Great turnaround.
Oh, that was all but down and came out.
Man.
Rebound to Ralston. Ralston dribbles back out. Dish to Cole. Near side Ibarra.
Good job by Drew down low.
Ralston 3 up top. Coulter. I'll tell you what, Drew Patterson is always the smallest guy on the floor for the Bronx, and he seems to be battling the biggest guy on the opponent's side.
He always does the most physical work possible.
3 up
and
top.
He hits
there you go.
I told you. As soon as we started talking about him, we manifested it.
Drew
Before he even
Patterson
let
with
it go.
the
And
three.
Coulter here with the steal at the half court. And one by Coulter.
High off the glass by Coulter. And it wasn't an and one. We still play.
Should have been.
Coulter now
Great
with 21.
power move by Coulter there.
Ball will stay with Elkhart. MJ Gonzalez back into the lineup. Good job by Ross Ryder.
And I told you, Drew was due for one. And there it was. After
Ross.
a great defensive effort.
Ross has 4 points. Cole off the inbounds, left wing. Rhodes, turnaround, hits it.
Holloway also doing a good job. He may not be the biggest kid on the floor either. He's not as short as Drew, but he is young and he plays his part down low whenever he needs to. So props to him as well.
Rhodes was 16 points. He had 12 of those in the first half. So the Bronx have done a good job on defense in this second half.
Very well.
Coulter.
Another one.
Got it.
And a timeout.
Timeout call.
Full by Lakin.
2:37 to play. Bronx back out to a 13-point lead. That's a full. We're going to take one as well. A lot of great sponsors that make Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube possible. We want to thank them. We ask that you do the same. We'll be back right after this.
Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Sox at Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Fantastic burgers, Coney and Chicago hot dogs, Philly, steak, BLT, and chicken sandwiches, along with ice cream treats like the traditional banana split, sundaes, shakes, malts, and cones. Dine in or carry out. Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Sox at the one and only fantastic Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin.
.237 to play, Elkhart basketball. Bronx with a 13-point lead. Cole with it. Right side, Rhodes, a shot off the rim. Patterson with the rebound. Outlet near side to Coulter.
Yeah, I'm off at 2 somewhere.
MJ Gonzalez has it blocked on the baseline. I've got Coulter for 9.
He had 4 of 2.
I've got him for 9 in this quarter alone.
That might be the 2 I missed then, because I'm off by 2.
From the right side, last touched by Rhodes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was the unbiased opinion on that one.
And I had Coulter for 4 points in the third.
Yep, I had 4 points in the third, and then 2, 4, 6,
I
8,
got him 9
so far.
Yep.
Okay, that was the 2 I missed. I think whenever Drew hit his 3, I forgot to mark down his 2 right afterwards.
Coulter across the timeline, has it on the far side, now backs it out. 1:42 to play. Now to Tyler Holloway. Tyler started that dribble at the right time because that clock, that count was almost a 5. Okay, now why isn't that a foul with the ball, knocking the ball loose from a behind? They're calling that against Adric from 30 feet away. The official standing right there. Now, why is that so inconsistent?
No idea.
You know, I don't understand that. And right now, Elkhart has a couple fouls to give.
OBS crashed. Hold on.
Okay, just get the video, and we'll not worry about anything else.
Thanks for the text. We are back and ready to go. We're back live.
I don't know what goes on full timeout.
I don't know why it keeps crashing.
I don't know why that. All of a sudden, OBS decides to crash. Full timeout. We're going to take one as well. 1:15 to play. We're back after this.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
Kearney County, a wonderful life opportunity, offers a wide range of opportunities to residents and visitors. Hunting, fishing, camping, golfing, and bowling provide recreation, plus the Lake and Rec Commission provides youth and adult programs in Lakin and Deerfield. Explore the rich history of the county by visiting the Kearney County Historical Museum or the historic sites throughout the county. Take advantage of what Kearney County has to offer. Contact Ralph Goodnight, Kearney County Economic Development, or on the web at www.kearneycountykansas.com.
1:15 to play in our ball game. Bronx with the 13-point lead. Brett and Jared with you. Apologize for some of the OBS freeze-ups. And a 5-second count. Great job. Drew Patterson and Maddox Beltran denying Clayton Cole. And then you had Eric Munson on the other side against Creighton Rhodes. Just great job denying the inbounds. Lakin basketball. Coulter in the near corner. And a foul called on Creighton Rhodes. Emilio Ibarra had to direct traffic because Ibarra's got 4 fouls. He can't foul. So he had to tell Creighton Rhodes, get out there, you've got a foul. His first, team's 5th. So they have one more to give with 1:08 to play in the ball game. Adric takes the inbounds in the backcourt, now steps it across. Dribbles right, and Cole with the foul.
Is that 6?
Yeah. And there again, another one of those, but we know Elkhart's wanting to foul now, but that just a little tight, touchy dribble
Elkhart
foul.
does have the possession arrow.
Yes.
If they tried to tie up.
Adric in the backcourt, and he'll be fouled by Creighton Rhodes. Now we'll go to the line for the 1-and-1. Adric in double figures for the Bronx with 11.
I mean, it would take a miracle for them to actually be able to come back in a minute.
You would think.
But, I mean, why not go for the ball and try to cause a tie-up?
Too strong. Ralston with the rebound. Bronx once again struggling from the free throw line tonight. They are 1 of 9 on the night from the free throw line.
2 of 9.
2 of 9, yep, excuse me. Coulter had one there. 3 from the right side.
Or actually 2 of 10 after that one.
Munson with the rebound.
Coulter had 2, and then Chakey just missed that one. They had 7 in the first.
Okay.
But still, nonetheless, not good.
Not good shooting.
Not good at all.
Fouls on Creighton Rhodes, that's his 3rd. Fans start filing out of the Lakin High School gym. You know what, though? It wasn't as full as it's been in the past.
It has not been.
Coulter with the free throw.
Yeah,
Still a good crowd, though.
I expected a lot more. And Coulter off on that one. Knocked away by Maddox.
Elkhart ball on the near sideline. I know you can't see it because of the close proximity of the bleachers.
Oh no, you can see it.
Oh well, yeah, okay.
Pretty good from the nest.
Yeah, well we got the camera pretty pretty high up there. Patterson with the rebound.
Got the bird's eye view.
Yeah. Drew that walk to the free throw line. 21.6 seconds to go. The foul was on Donovan Rhodes, his 2nd.
So Drew to shoot the 1.
Vincent Bocanegra into the lineup for Lakin. And Quincy Escabel in as well. Drew hits the free throw.
I heard Quincy might or may not be suiting up tonight, so good for him. It's always good earning those spots as a young buck.
And Patterson hit them both. Okay, maybe the tape job did okay.
I think so.
2 for 2 on those free throw attempts there.
About time. And don't worry, I will give him a whole spiel about it later, and he's just going to laugh at me.
Adric with the loose ball on the baseline, and he'll dribble it out. Under 5 to go. Bronx are going to improve to 9-7 with a 53-37 win over the Elkhart Wildcats for their second win of the year over Elkhart. Elkhart will fall to 5-12. Another successful throwback night for the Bronx here in the Lakin High School gym. Well, let's take a timeout. Give us a chance to add up our totals and argue about them.
Maybe.
As if everybody probably wants to hear us argue about the totals like we normally do, but let's take a timeout. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We'll be back right after this.
Red Ripsima established the Lakin Dairy in 1997 and is now a leading producer of high-quality milk for human consumption. The Lakin Dairy is proud to be a big part of the Kearney County economy and community. With fantastic, dedicated, and hard-working employees, the Lakin Dairy prospers in the heart of, as Fred calls it, the Midwest Feed Shed. Always supporting the Lakin High School students, the Lakin Dairy, a verified premium operation, is honored to call Kearney County home at lakindairy.com on the internet. The Lakin Recreation Commission has a full fitness room with 5 treadmills, tread climber, rowing machine, 3 elliptical fitness cross trainers, 2 stationary bikes, and strength training fitness equipment. You'll find just what you need for your own quality workout. The fitness room is open for the public's use free of charge during business hours. For use after business hours, Lakin Rec also has a keyless entry system available. The Lakin Rec Commission, always involved with the youth of Lakin, 702 North Campbell, Lakin, 355-7039. The benefits are endless.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett and Jared with you. Bronx and Lady Bronx make it a sweep over the Wildcats and Lady Wildcats tonight. Lady Bronx with a 54-32 win. They improved their mark to 10-6, and the Bronx winning the nightcap here 53-37. MJ, good job, buddy. Look at the totals. First for Elkhart, Donovan Rhodes finished with 16 points, 12 of those in the first half. Cage Ralston finished with 6, Emilio Ibarra with 4, Clayton Cole with 4, Nathan Knelson with 4, and Calvin Shackelford off the bench with 3. From the free throw line, Elkhart, 2 of 9 in the first half, 4 of 4 in the second half, finished 6 of 13 for the game. For the Bronx, job, bud. Players coming up to thank us and tell them a great job as well.
I love talking to this group of kids. I tell you what. It's
So,
sad to say that I have to call them a group of kids nowadays. It's going to be too many years. I'm done. I'm starting to feel old.
Yeah, you're not even close.
I remember these kids whenever they were about this
Oh,
tall.
yeah, me too.
I remember dapping up Chakey before every high school game because he'd sit behind the bench.
Yep, that's right.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep. Colter Oldham leading the way for the Bronx, 24 points. Adric Gomez Escabel, what do you got?
13.
I got 11.
I got,
Let's
8,
see.
11,
1, 2,
13.
3, 4, 5.
3 in the first, 5 in the second, 3 in the third, 2 in the fourth. And a missed free throw in the fourth.
So what do you have at half?
13.
I had him at 6 for half.
I had him for 8 in the first half.
Oh, there was 8 in the first half.
Yeah, 2
so
threes and a bucket.
Yep.
at the rim.
Yep. I missed it there. So.
All right, so he had 13.
13.
Drew Patterson finished with 5.
5.
Ross Ryder with 4. MJ Gonzalez with only 3, and Eric Munson with 2, and also Maddox Beltran with a 2.
And
Should
once
bring our
again, horrible free throw shooting by the Bronx. 5 of 14 tonight.
A 36%, yes.
And they came
When I
into
did
the
that
night
math,
shooting 53.
I did not like it.
Well, you didn't do the math. You cheated on your phone.
Yeah, I did the math. Whoever said math can't be done by a calculator? They wouldn't have gave them to us in high school if you couldn't use them, right?
Yeah.
I was lied to all my life. They said you would use this for all your life. Never had calculators. Well, hey, guess what? Calculator does it for me all, and I don't have to use that stuff for life anymore.
Yeah.
Even though it's basic math, I'm still not going to write it all out and take a whole sheet of paper to figure it out. So, you know what? If not, I'd bring my own portable one, and I'd just type it right here if we didn't have cell phones. I'd be on the ball. Don't worry.
We'll hang around. We'll wait for Bronx head coach Nate Schmidt to come up and visit with us. And then it's Super Bowl weekend.
It is indeed. Let's go, Kelsey. I'm not going to say which one. I'll just leave it at that and let you wonder, and we'll talk about it later. How about that?
Hey, you know what?
How about let's go Kelsey's mother.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I tell you what, she's got a great seat for the Super Bowl Sunday. She's in the commissioner's box.
And you know what?
They interviewed her last night, and they wanted to know where they were sitting. Their dad, he's like, I'm a people person. I'm down with the crowd. She's going up because she doesn't want to be bothered because she's become a celebrity.
And
you know
what?
She wants to watch the game.
I hope she's coin flipping.
I don't think she's going to.
They talked about it on the podcast.
I know. They've talked about it.
And I saw it, and she said as long as it doesn't affect how you guys play that day, she said, I would love to. I saw a petition that had 180,000 signatures
I think it'd be
to
awesome.
promote her to wear her 87 and her whatever Jason's number is,
62,
jersey.
I think.
Something like that.
I think.
Her little flip-flop green and red jersey. And do the coin flip. I would love to see it.
I would. I think it'd be perfect.
That's such a historic moment. I mean, brothers playing. I mean, and we had multiple.
There's a lot of brothers.
We had multiple situations where it could have happened this year. We could have had the Bills,
the Bosa boys,
and
Bosa brothers.
Bosa could have had the Diggs brothers.
Diggses.
We could have had everyone. Yeah, it could have been a very good year for a Super Bowl to have a very historic family moment. I mean, that is so cool.
But it was better. It's better with Kelsey because then the Chiefs are in it.
Oh, well, that. And I mean, like I said, we've talked about their podcast, the New Heights podcast. I mean, if you want great humor, I suggest watching the New Heights podcast. I mean, those brothers are so humble and so just down to earth. I mean, getting to meet them, and then like the players they have on, or their mom and dad, or whoever they bring on. I mean, I love it.
Yeah.
I'll do a little free promotion for them. Hey, if they want to sponsor us, hey, we'll talk about them all day. But hey, we'll be on it. I don't care. But no, that New Heights podcast. I mean, talk about a good time if you're a football fan or just a comedy fan, because they put on a good show.
Super Bowl Sunday. Looking forward to it.
We got some bets to talk about tonight. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Because I got several in mind that.
Yeah, well, we'll have time here later.
Discuss.
Coach makes it out of the tunnel there. The closest that we have to a tunnel.
that is a tunnel. If you go through those doors, it actually is a tunnel.
Basically
So
a tunnel.
we'll take it.
Yep, exactly. He'll stand to the side because he doesn't want to duck in under this.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
As soon as we get this done, we'll start tearing this stuff down.
I'm gonna move this chair.
Yep.
We'll be good to go from here. So
Sounds
I'm gonna
good.
give it all to you guys.
All righty. Once again, the Bronx win it tonight, 53-37. Lady Bronx 54-32 winners. So a doubleheader sweep by the Bronx and Lady Bronx here tonight. Coach is tired now. He's going to slide in here and sit under the overhang.
Sit.
Congratulations on a big home win, second win over Elkhart this year. A defense threw an under 40 tonight. That's what the goals are.
Yeah, you know, they have 3 really good offensive players. We felt like, and we challenged them to hold those 3 to 35 or less. We felt like if we'd held those 3 to 35 or less, we'd have a great chance. We held them to 16, those 3 big scores. You know, and here's the deal. I know what people are used to seeing in us, and it's a fast-paced, high-octane offense, making a lot of shots, scoring the ball at a high rate. Right now we're not doing that. However, what's extremely impressive about this group, unlike any of the other groups that we've had, they're defending their tails off. You know, 37 points tonight. What was it? You know, 46 points against Scott City. If there's something that we can hang our hat on this year, it's defense. And over time and maturity, and as these guys get comfortable in playing, if they can continue to defend like they are and then get the offense going, it's scary to think how good they could potentially be.
You're exactly right, and that was one of the things I was going to touch on when you talked about the defense. Unofficially, Clayton Cole averaging 13.5, he scores 4. Emilio Ibarra, 16.5, he scores 4. Cage Ralston, unofficially, I have 6, he averages over 12. So, I mean, that's 14, you said 16, your numbers, I guarantee are more right than mine. But that's just great defense. When you take their 3 leading scorers, all averaging over 12, then you hold them to 4 or 6 under. Just a great job for the defense. And like I said, one of the team goals is always an under 40. And a great job on the defense tonight. But I thought what helped the Bronx, it was only a 7-point lead after the first quarter, but the Bronx jumped out strong. Adric was strong in the first half with 8 points. Coulter strong in the first quarter with 10. He didn't score at all in the second quarter, but he had 10 in that quick start to start the game.
Yeah, that was one of the things we wanted to do, is get off to a good start. And, I felt like we did that. And, the second quarter has been one of our good, as of late, we feel like our first and third quarters have been pretty good. We got to get better in the second, fourth, but I thought tonight in the fourth quarter, that's the thing too about our style of play is, usually in years past it's been kind of mid-third the opponent wears out.
Yep.
With some younger guys though, and playing 10, 11 guys, I felt like mid-fourth is when it kind of hit our opponent. So our style, back and forth, and then it got them late, and we were able to close it out. With a 16-point win, so when you think about it, it's like, it may not always been pretty, but you walk away with that large of a win, and you hold your opponent to 37, and we scored 3 points over our average. There's a lot of positives in that. However, throughout the course of the game, there were many frustrations. And those frustrations come, and just because the kids want it so bad and we want it so bad for them. It's not frustration out of anger. It's frustration out of, you want it.
You want it, and you know what they can do with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, not a lot of really to talk about other than what we just talked about, because the defense played so well. I thought Ross Ryder, maybe one of his better nights tonight off the bench. He scored 4, but I thought he did a good job on the defensive side as well. I mean, defensively, the whole team deserves the kudos for that. But Ross Ryder off the bench with 4. Drew Patterson never ceases to amaze me. He had 5 tonight, but it always seems to work out that he's the smallest kid on the floor, and somehow he's in the paint with the biggest guy.
Yeah.
How's that work?
Yeah.
And he wins.
Yeah. He got our press mentality belt tonight strictly for his performance in the fourth. He did a really nice job for us, and so and Ross Ryder too. I mean, he was great. We ask guys to star in their role. That's Ross's role, is to defend and rebound and make some layups. Get some offensive rebounds and that sort of thing. And I thought he did a great job of that tonight. And there's Drew with the belt.
Yep.
He's wanted that thing. He's been working for that thing. So happy for him to get that tonight.
Well, the one exciting thing about Throwback tonight, a doubleheader win. Lady
Yeah.
Bronx came out
Yeah.
strong tonight. The Bronx followed up with a big night, and always fun when both teams are successful on this night.
Yeah, happy for the girls. Another win. That was another gritty one. It was back and forth for a while, and then they pulled away late. But
Yeah.
proud of our kids. I believe, it was all four. Both JVs, both
JVs, yep.
varsities got wins, and so proud of all of our kids. They did a very nice job, and like I said, happy for them. It was a good night for everybody.
Well, Coach, you've got some girls that want to take up some of your time. I appreciate it as always.
Yeah,
Great
thank you,
job
Brett. I
tonight.
appreciate it. Thank you.
And it is officially now Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah.
Go Chiefs, right?
Yeah, that's what my wife would say. So I'm she always gets mad at me like I'm a Cowboys fan.
I know.
So,
yeah, I had to do that.
I'm
just
just
because.
used to it, and she kind of looks at me when she turns the girls into Chiefs fans. I'm like, well, at least hopefully they'll be winners. They have a team to root for that'll win. Unlike me, I don't want to encourage them to root for the Cowboys. That's awful. That's the most stressful. It's eight Mondays you're going to wake up upset if you're a Cowboys fan because you go 8-8 every year it seems like. So
well, I got my hands full because I've got a granddaughter that I've got to influence to be a Chiefs fan in a Broncos household. So yeah, but you know what? I'm going to do everything I can. I'm going to make them as mad as they can be at me. Because hey, that's just what grandpas get to do.
That's right. That's right.
Coach, have a great weekend.
Yeah,
we
too,
look
Brett.
forward to next week.
Sounds good. Thank
All right. Bronx head coach Nate Schmidt as the Bronx once again win it tonight. A big win over Elkhart. Well, that's going to wrap it up here from the Lakin High School gym. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. I know we had some issues. I think we got it fixed, and you know what? Everything we do is still always seems to be a work in progress. So please be patient with us. Stay with us. We're in it for the right reasons, I guess. So we're trying. Thanks to all of our sponsors that make Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube possible. JD Ham, our tech support. We appreciate all he does for us here on LakinSports.com, Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. And thanks for the text. You know what? We can't always see that live monitor. We'll get it for you. We can't always see the live monitor because we don't have multiple screens open, but we try to keep track of it as best we can. And so we're always working. Jared, great job. I'll tell you what. I'd still be up here crying if it wasn't for Jared because of the troubles that we had. So I definitely wouldn't be doing this without him, that's for sure. And so that's going to do it. Everybody have a great weekend. Stay safe. Enjoy the Super Bowl. And I just have to say it. Go Chiefs. We'll talk to you next Tuesday in Goodland. Have a good one. We'll see you then. God bless.